I don't know. I went to this facility in San Diego. It's called, why can't I remember? Mindset. And actually the UFC sent me there because, I mean, we have USADA, we have all of these things like, after fighting Amanda, I got my head pounded for a good 4 minutes there. I had a TBI afterwards. So that was like, immediately lowered my estrogen, lowered my DHEA, my testosterone, and I'm hypothyroid. Like I will always be hypothyroid now. Like I have
after that fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And still toughed it out. Still was trying to do what I could to go and fight Ronda as soon as I did afterwards. And part of my game plan is don't get hit, and which means like let's just dart at her and see what happens. So that's what happens when you do that.
Yeah. For people who don't know, TBI is traumatic brain injury, just in case there's someone who's listening to this doesn't understand what we're talking about. And then in the Ronda fight, if people don't know about that, you just charged after her and you got caught in an arm bar, and like, what was it? Very quick. It was like 14 seconds.
It was 14 seconds, but I did hit her with a knee. I did throw her ass, but she practiced this little ninja move, caught my damn arm, and it was over, but I mean, even her coaches were like, I mean, you did what you're supposed to do there, and she just got you, so that would be an awesome fight to be able to revisit one day. She even said we'd do it. I mean, who knows, her career is so
I don't
open
think she's
right
ever
now.
going to fight again.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah.
She really doesn't need to.
I don't think she wants to,
Yeah.
I think, I mean, who knows? You'd have to ask her, but there's a lot of lessons to be learned in what happened to her in terms of like all of the distractions, and Hollywood came calling, and there was scripts and talk about doing Roadhouse, and there was all this shit going on that was other than fighting.
Yeah.
And then it was also, look, the sport has evolved so rapidly, and the women's MMA has gotten so high level so quickly. And I'm sure you saw Amanda's last fight with Raquel Pennington. I'm like, holy shit! I mean, that was a fucking high level performance from her, and 5 rounds, super high cardio, just put a beating down on Raquel Pennington, who's one of the toughest girls in the world for sure. Right.
I do I'm curious. I'm saying the same thing as the fight's going, right? And then I have some people in my ear next to me. They're like, well, how long has it been since Raquel fought? Because she didn't look her like beefiest, right? She looked a little tired. She looked a little like not her typical. And then it's like she's a year and a half off herself, right? Like into a title fight, which I have to say I'm a little bit envious of, because when I beat Misha, I won. I was supposed to coach Ultimate Fighter, but that was also ultimately going to end up in a title shot with Ronda. And I blew my knee, and my husband passed away, and there was like a long moment of silence in there. And then when I was able to come back, they made me re-earn my title shot. And so it was like, wait, we're doing that now? We're just like,
well, it doesn't depend on like what attractive contenders are available, like what they can sell, what looks good.
I agree. Yeah, and, I mean, it was very young at that age, or at the time too.
Right, and in bantamweight right now, there's no standout contender, and Raquel had beaten some really good fighters, and she looked like the next in line. And did she blow her knee out as well? She had
I want to say
surgery.
She got like, I could be lying, but I think she got in like some accident with a 4-wheeler, like rolled over and broke her leg or something. I could like totally be making that up though. She could have just twisted it walking down the street too. So I don't know.
She just vaguely remembers some injury.
Yeah.